Hi, I'm Negilla Cenac, known to many as the voice behind KNC Radio and the Kinesis Show podcast. Recently, I had the privilege of engaging in a captivating conversation with two talented St. Lucian artists, Dupes and the Mecca. Our discussion centered on their highly anticipated 2023 Euro tour, aptly named The Paradise Life. This interview serves as a unique glimpse into the dynamic world of these two remarkable musicians. During this engaging dialogue, Dupes and the Mecca shared their grand vision for the tour, overflowing with passion and ambition. They not only spoke of the thrilling performance opportunities the tour brings, but also the invaluable connections they aim to establish within the industry. Their tour itinerary reads like an exhilarating adventure. It will lead them to the stages of fashion events in Milan, engaging discussions at prestigious music conferences in Amsterdam, and enchanting audiences in London. A particular highlight awaits them at the renowned World Music Expo in Spain, where they aspire to leave an indelible mark on the global music stage. Dupes and the Mecca are eagerly anticipating on-the-road recording sessions, a visionary approach that promises to infuse the music with diverse influences from each city they visit. In this engaging conversation, these two gifted artists shared their insights into their dreams, inspirations, and goals. Together, we embarked on a journey that provides a unique and intimate perspective on the exciting path that awaits Dupes and the Mecca during the Paradise Life Euro Tour.
You pray for my downfall, but still I'ma stand tall. I already walked on water before. What more could you ask for? Got no time, no space in my mind for a non-believer. They say I've lost my touch, I talk too much, I'm an underachiever. Here tell you when I hate, I don't really care what the bad mind say. I'ma keep walking and all of that talking is gonna fade away. You counted me out, you never thought that I would make it. You didn't believe in me, but I know God did. I know God did.
Yeah. I would like to apologize to my younger self. Get me see my blissed dreams on another shelf. Don't think for a minute I abandoned us. Don't think your sacrifices were never enough. And I know I promised you, but we ain't wealthy yet. I know I ain't playing like no clarinet. With dreams to blow it up, Pee Wee Russell. If you could see me now, you'd be ashamed of my hustle. Yeah, and I cry over it too, nightly over it too. You were so naive, I've no idea what we got into. What you got me into, trying not to disappoint, huh? Young Mecca, what's the point? I should've let you walk alone on this lonely road. Wanted to be a meteor, just wanna own a home. Now I'm left by myself to pick up pieces alone. I'm afraid the pieces is gone. What's up?
And to all them haters out there, man,
You've done a hell of a thing on this earth, so you should not be the one to talk. You should be quiet, be quiet, be quiet.
you counted me out. You never thought that I would make it. You didn't believe in me, but I know God did. I know God did. Yeah.
Tread lightly, Dupes.
During my captivating interview with Dupes and the Mecca, we delved into the roots of their musical journey. It all started with a profound passion for music, an early spark that eventually ignited their unwavering commitment to pursue a career in the industry.
I started music by remixing popular songs from dancehall artists. I would take their lyrics, change it, use their melodies, put my own lyrics, and I'd step on stage and perform those songs. And then I think it was one time I approached DJ Grinch and I told him, hey, next time you step in on stage, bro, I want to be on stage with you. And he was like, okay, cool, let's do it. And then he brought me on stage, and then the first time I performed was at a fashion show. And man, that was one of my earliest experiences with beginning music, performing music. And then I was like, okay, let me not remix other people's songs. Let me start writing my own music. All right. So I started writing my own music. And then when I got my first airplay on radio was when I was like, you know what? I want to do this. I love it.
I got started with music at a very young age. I'd say anywhere around 6 or 7. My father put me in front of a piano and he was like, you learn how to play this and you'll never be broke. I never really took that too seriously. I mean, as young kids, they don't really heed what their parents are saying until they feel it. As I grew, I went to Viewfort Comprehensive Secondary School. Shout out VFCSS in St. Lucia. And I had joined the school band in Form 5. So I was like one of the eldest members of the school band. I was a keyboard player because I had always been tinkering around with the piano, but never really took it seriously, I just wanted a tribe to be a part of, and I felt at home there with those kids. Shout out to Mr. OJ for keeping the band together and keeping us doing what we're doing. And I can remember the first time we ever had to play for assembly. We had to play the national anthem, the St. Lucia national anthem. And, in the middle of me playing, the electricity went out. And, it was just really embarrassing. So my experience with the whole music thing wasn't like, people started shouting. They were like, yo, that's not a piano, that's a domino. What song am I playing there? Silent Night, Holy Night? So it did have a lot of shame and stuff associated with it. But after I graduated, went away, went to school, I connected with a lot of people and, fell deeply in love with hip hop, fell deeply in love with production. And it's funny because I started producing for Mecca's cousin. He was recording with Mecca and then Rhymes Inc. at the time. And I was like, I got you, man. I'm gonna make you a single. And we did that single. That went on the radio. That started going crazy. I did my own. I saw what he was doing. I was like, I could do this. So I did my own single. That went out on radio. That went crazy too. It was a song called Got to Be There. But once that hit, and just like Mecca says, you hit the stage and you see the reaction and you see what your music could do for people, man, you can't leave that alone. It's like kismet.
As the conversation unfolded, Dupes and Mecca provided insights into their unique sound, offering a valuable glimpse for listeners who are just discovering the music. They reveal the diverse range of artists and genres that have influenced their distinctive musical style, providing essential context for understanding their creative inspirations. But that's not all. I couldn't resist prying some exciting secrets from them. What's in store for their upcoming tour? So, brace yourself for a musical roller coaster.
I was thinking about my sound today whilst I was recording. I mean, my musical style is drenched in R&B. Joe, Brian McKnight, Jodeci, Casey and JoJo, New Edition. But as much as it's drenched in that, it's spiced up and it's flavored by Caribbean and I guess, dare I say, Afro. So like, I mean, I'll be singing an R&B song and then the next thing you know, I'm using some of my St. Lucian dialect. I'll bust the little bit of Creole that I was privileged to know, and my accent will switch. I'm literally a code switching artist. I'm a code switching artist. And one of my biggest influences is Wyclef Jean, because there were just no boundaries to what he was doing, and he's somebody that I look at every time. So I mean, I'll be like, if Wyclef Jean, whatever Wyclef Jean is doing in the R&B spectrum, that Venn diagram, I'm the circle of the R&B that crosses, and then you have the little bit of the Caribbean in there.
I would describe my sound as so it's Caribbean hip hop. I have that St. Lucian flair to the sound that I have, but it's not straight hip hop. So it's Caribbean hip hop with pop and EDM electronic sounds infused. I embrace everything about me that it makes me me.
Dupes and Mecca hinted at the carefully curated setlist, teasing the possibility of debuting some brand new, never before heard tracks. And for fans of the classics, there's a hint of Tom Magic in the air. They might just sprinkle a touch of freshness onto some old favorites. Their anticipation is building, and it's a thrilling ride you won't want to miss.
Yeah, I think that was one of the hardest ones for me, at least, right? Because there are songs that I love to perform, and there are songs that I am not particularly fond of performing. So I was like, you know what? I would select some based on its popularity, and others based on what I like to perform. So I had a list I sent to Dupes, and Dupes was like, nope, I'm not performing that one with you, bro.
He's being mad cryptic right now. So yeah, we definitely go into the catalog. I mean, just imagine this. Mecca did 72 songs in 1 year. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you did 72 songs in 1 year. So you have a lot to choose from. I've done a lot of songs. I'm not gonna say the number. I've done a lot of songs.
Way more than 70. Way more than 70.
Remember, that's just 1 year, bro. So I think what I wanted to do was exactly what we said before, show you a total picture. So there's songs from when we started, like Hello, What It Do. There's classics like, Seasons and Guilty. And then there's new music. We've been making music. We got a song that hopefully you guys are gonna hear today. And of course, we recently released I Know God Did, which is our own spin on the popular God Did record. So there's a lot of good stuff in there. Usually I do covers, but I mean, this is the first time I'm doing a tour with my brother Mecca, and I figure it's time for us to just show you what we got. So guys, you're watching. We have a very special exclusive event for you. Over the years, I've been collaborating with a friend of mine called Radical One out of Boston. We've been making lots of world music together. And when he sent me his release called Cola, I literally sprinted to my studio to start recording my verse for the remix. He didn't even ask me to do a verse. I sent him the verse. I sent it to Mecca in the Digital Bodega chat room. And Mecca did the same thing. He recorded his verse. We made a hit record. And now you guys get to see the music video. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Let's go. Cola!
Yo. This your boy Dupes. They're on the radical one. There we go again. Yo! Oh my God! When you get somebody like that, Coca-Cola bottle and you looking so hot. Come a little closer, baby, let me taste that. Pull up, reverse it, bring it right back. Cola, I love your Coca-Cola. Come a little closer to a high roller. If you're not careful, we gon' need a baby stroller. Let me slow down, I really need to get to know ya. Cola, like a Coca-Cola. Shake your body, girl, come a little closer. Wind up your body, girl, shake that thing. Move your body and swing. Dip on the floor, girl, dip right now.
Yo.
Tip on your toe, then go back down.
It's the Mecca.
6:30, that's my favorite time to sit back, relax, and taste that wine.
Baby, ini right Coca-Cola. Basket, udu, go on Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, muye go Motorola. Tikote moyale na gade na wese ula. Wime pume wesa. Fini pume wesa. Mwela kachele wenu papye switching cola. Go. For money go bola. Go slow. Mina ida da. Chat band phone girl. Mina ida da. Buy your nice things, mommy. What you think of that? Hit you with the back, girl. Yes, we ida
Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. Mueve ese cuerpecito de Coca-Cola. Muéveme esa Coca-Cola. Muéveme esa Coca-Cola. Muéveme esa Coca-Cola. Aprieta, muévelo, rompe, sacude. Aprieta, muévelo, rompe, sacude. Aprieta, muévelo, rompe, sacude. Sacude. hasta abajo de aprieta, muévelo, rompe, sacude, aprieta, muévelo, rompe, sacude, aprieta, muévelo, rompe, sacude, sacude. Baby, dale, que tú no eres loca, loca. Me gusta como tú mueves esa cosa, baby, dale, que tú te alborotas con ese cuerpecito de Coca-Cola.
Let's dive into the intriguing world of city selection for their tour. What was the process that led Dupes and the Mecca to choose the cities they did, and what factors influenced these choices? It's a behind-the-scenes look at the thought process that shaped their tour's path.
The last time we went to Womex in Portugal, we made it our business to return. We knew we were going to come back, but this time around, we wanted to do something different. London, being the hub that connects us into Europe from St. Lucia, was definitely a place that we had to visit. And we got a lot of connections out there. We have family out there. So we wanted to make sure we did that for sure. And that's going to be one of our first, performances, mixer, hitting up our people, entertaining you guys with that set list we were talking about earlier. Mecca over there, he loves some dance, EDM, all that kind of stuff. So we could not miss the ADE. We're like, we're looking at the map, we're charting everything out, looking at the logistics. We're like, okay, so if we hit this point, then we could hit that point, and then we go all the way back down to Spain, where Womex is this year. So when you're planning a tour, you think about where can you hit logistically, and where are your fans, or where are the people that you want to bring your music to? And I think those 3 cities definitely check all the boxes.
Yeah, and I think being part of ADE, especially for us, being that we've had some sync success, and the music that we have had the success with is with the electronic sounds. Dupes usually forgets, right? So when he's saying, so we've had Zoom on many TV shows, but Dupes forgets that he's had My Body or Your Body on TV shows as well, right? And that's 2 different genres, but the electronic sound still connects them, right? And so
the Latin sound as well.
Exactly, right? And I think us being out there in that environment will definitely expose us to, the DJs who prioritize dance music, the executives who prioritize dance music, the sync agencies and libraries and so on. So I'm excited to be in Amsterdam. It's been a city I always wanted to visit for many different reasons. And La Coruña or A Coruña was brought to my attention because of Womex. So I did my research, and it looks like a really interesting city to be at. And I'm excited to be there as well. Of course, being in London is always a special moment for me, because like Dupe said, we have a lot of people out there at the St. Lucia. It's a St. Lucian hub, really. We have a lot of family, friends, a lot of connections out there too. So for me, I'm excited to be everywhere. I wish we could extend the tour. Let's hit Poland and Finland and all those other ones.
I got invited to Finland today.
But for now, the Paradise Life is gonna be an exciting tour, right? And I think everyone who has the opportunity to be at one of our events should definitely make the effort to be there.
Speaking of unique vibes, but what does paradise truly mean to Dupes and the Mecca? The concept carries a profound significance, and we're here to unravel it.
The Paradise Life to me means, bringing the Caribbean vibe and the Caribbean culture, St. Lucian vibe, St. Lucian culture to the countries we're visiting, where it may not necessarily be, all sunny weather and so on. So that sunshine, like a lot of the time, people in the cold countries will say, send us some sunshine. Well, we're actually bringing the sunshine.
In our candid chat, Dupes and the Mecca revealed how this tour plays a pivotal role in their grand plan to elevate their brand. Their aim is to cast a wider net, attracting more eyes and ears to their music. forging connections with new fans, and leaving an indelible mark in the industry.
Well, that's the thing about touring, right? Everybody keeps saying, it's a digital world. Put yourself online and do this and do that. I mean, that works fine. It's a lot of hard work and it can only get you so far. And I have found that it works better with specific genres. Coming from where we're coming from, I think it's an opportunity for people to actually meet us and have a deeper level of a connection. And what you see on the gram, or what you see on YouTube, what you see on TikTok, what's behind that? There's so many more levels to what we do as writers, producers, publishers, executives. And it's very important for us to be in those rooms, put faces to the names, and make connections that will benefit us. And as a result, benefit everyone else that's around us, our team, and the people that work within our network in the music industry in St. Lucia. I'm going to be honest with you. We're putting a lot of pieces together, and we got some special top secret guests that we'll be working with. And I will mention a St. Lucian superstar, Marshall Celestin from Never Give Up Clothing. The tour started with him in Milan. His fashion show, his new launch, the Ambition line. We were the ones that scored the music. And on the same day that he put out the music, we also put out our mixtape, The Paradise Life, Destination Milan. So you guys got to check that out. That's an amazing set of music. It's your runway music. It's your motivational music. And it's something that I listen to at least every day to help me pop out of bed and get to work.
And there's more to anticipate as they capture content and collaborate with incredible artists. Brace yourself for an exclusive look behind the scenes featuring these dynamic partnerships. Get ready for a sneak peek into their creative process while on the road in Europe, offering insights into the exciting journey of writing and recording a collaborative EP. You'll witness the inspirations, challenges, and unique creative energy that flows as they craft music while on the road.
I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching. I want to say thank you to all the agencies that are supporting us. I want to say thank you to the fans. I want to say thank you to our family. Thank you to our manager, our tour manager, Jody, for helping just make this all come together as it still comes together.
Before we wrap up, I just want to say thanks to CDF, the Cultural Development Foundation, thanks to St. Lucia Tourism Authority, and also thanks to Expo St. Lucia for being a supporter of our tour, and we appreciate you being on board with us.
What's up?
We doing it major. 25 feet out here stacking his paper. Watch you catching